Good morning there, folks, and welcome back to the vlog. So it is the next day after we did the baling. Again, I'm still shocked with the amount of bales that we got, and so Sarah, she's just gone off to work this morning. She's actually really enjoying that little job down there, I have to say. She's yeah, she enjoys it quite nicely. She's met quite a few people now. She's making some new friends, which is nice. It's always good when we, settle into a new place. Me, on the other hand, I'm busy here, which is fine. I like it. It's much better than sitting in an office. Well, this is my office, if you like. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this way of life. Again, this is still the beginning. We haven't got much yet. We're still working towards it, other than spending money. I don't quite enjoy that, but yeah, certainly a much nicer way to enjoy your day. Obviously, I might regret saying that when it's absolutely chucking it down with rain and I have to be outside doing things. But thus is life. Right. Time to get these bales in. As I said, I'm going to put them in here. But I need to separate them. So I think what I'm going to do is open this. There we go. We should be able to drive around there. I think I'm going to put some of them at the back here, probably the grass ones or the hay ones, and then the rest in here. I need to move this thing out the way first. So that can be a little job for the little John Deere. Right, let's get this thing out the way, because this is really annoying. Someone should invent a foldable one of these, really. Let's just dump it over here for now. There we go. Right. Get the blue beast out. Where is... Yes, I need the weight block. And we also need this. Get to use both my tractors today. Right. There we go. So, let's just go and get this thing out. We can just basically reverse all the way. Not even any point in turning around. And back straight up. Lower that down again. Oops. There we go. Good job it's empty. Don't think this thing would be able to pull it if it was full of beefy cows. Well, it might be able to. Who knows? Who knows? How's best to do this? Don't really know. Actually. We turn around here. Don't want to... Ooh, this could be tricky. Hang on. We might not make this. Ooh. Let's go full lock and see if we can get round. Oh, don't want a jackknife. Okay, that was tight. Wow. That was tight. There we go. Now you can back up. Just put it over here in the corner. That should do. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's absolutely fine. Could have done with a bit more over here, but it's okay. Right. So, we don't need you again now for the time being. I did say I get to use both my tractors, but I got to use this one a little bit. There we go. And then into this one. Right, we've already got the bale spikes on. I do need the weight block. Because I have a suspicion these are going to be rather heavy. I mean, what did I say? I think this is 450 kilos. It might not be enough, actually. But hopefully it will be. Well, I've never done this before, so I think we're just going to start with one. This one right here, and see how we get on. Want to try and get it sort of centered. Well, we spiked it. Right, let's take it slow so it doesn't fall off. That's the last thing we want. Oh, the mud. Oh, I don't like the mud. Yeah, I really need to get these stones. Gonna have to work on that somehow. Right, this is a grass bale. So, can we swing around? Would it make it? Yes, you will. There we go. Right. Push that right up against the wall. And bump. There we go. And one bale in. That's really good. Don't scrape the door on your way out. Shall we be cheeky? Shall we try to? Don't know if that's a good idea, actually. Let's try. See what happens. See if we can do it. Right, so how do you do this then? Need to get it on one spike. So, I'm guessing about there. No, that's too high. That's way too high. Let's try about there. Still too high. Right, we've got one. Now let's just take it slow. Where's the next one? Just over there. Let's just take it slow. There's no rush. We haven't forecast any rain, so should be okay. Right. This is where it gets tricky, because you need to sort of... Can we get that one? Okay, I've got two. Don't know how well they're on. But we do have two bales. And it doesn't feel top heavy, so it looks like that weight is actually okay. The problem is, I might not be able to get round with two of them on. Because obviously it makes the front end a bit wider. Right. Get in here if we can. Full lock. Okay. Just fretting about nothing there. And drop these two off. Whoop. Clipping that bale. There we go. Push it up against the wall. Nice. Okay. Sweating and worrying about nothing. It's actually easier than I thought. Having said that, he's probably going to drop one now. Knowing my luck. Right. That's hay. Okay, so it looks like we can do 2 then. Which will make this a bit better. So let's get this one. We have you in my sight, Mr. Bale. Lower. And there's one. Oh, that one's a bit... Okay, I have to take a bit of a wider stance on that one, because that one is a little bit closer. And full lock, full lock, full lock. There we go. Right. That should... Okay. Another 2. Back up to the barn. This is some real farming work, this is. Mowing grass, tedding grass, rowing grass, making hay, making bales. Some real farm work. Spin round. And easy. Do I... No, I don't think I'm there yet. No, let's just put it on the floor for now. I know stacking is quite an art form, really. Especially round bales. Not so much the big square ones, because they've got more surface area and they don't roll, so it's fairly... I'm probably going to trigger people here. It's fairly easy to stack those, I would say. Could be very wrong about that. But they look a lot easier than the round ones, put it that way. So we got 10 grass. That's 5, so we got 5 more grass. They're all hay. That's hay. I do believe, yes, this is a grass one. It's a bit greener in colour. It looks more grass than hay. Right. Let's just get this lined up. Lower that down. I have to say, it can be quite tricky to see. You kind of have to guess. There's a little bit of guesswork involved with this. Because you can't really see your tines. Or your spikes. Tines? No, tines, yeah. There's the right terminology. See, I'm learning. You can't really see. You just have to sort of guess. Yeah, look, see, that's a prime example of not being able to see, because the bale on the left, I've spiked a lot lower than the bale on the right. Hence, I've got this sort of cross-eyed bale on the front of my tractor. But they're on. And they're not falling off. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing, as long as they don't fall off. And round. There we go. And round. Right, this is where it's going to be tricky, because push those up. Yeah, see, that one came out because that one hadn't touched the ground. So what I need to do with this one, somehow, is see if I can sort of... maybe I can... Hang on. Can we just push it? There we go, just push that up. Oh, I actually flipped it over. Ooh. I actually flipped it over. Okay. It's in, it's dry, that's all that matters. Prettiness isn't going to be a thing here, I'm afraid. As much as I would like it to be. It's currently not going to be a thing at the moment. Right, so that's what? 7? So we've got 3 more grass. And then we're on... So these 3 are grass. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So you are my next target. Get you. Came too far. I screwed that up. Nope. Right. 1, and then we can get this one just in front of us, and then that leaves you all on your lonesome. And spike. Oh, again. Not even. Yeah. Not even. But it's on. And then we got the hay ones. Easy. Spin, spin, spin. There we go. And into the barn. The shed, or... No, barn, yeah. Exactly. Right. I'm assuming this is going to be the same again. Oh no. That one came off a bit easier. Okay. Right. Last grass. What have I done here? I've made a complete pig's ear of that. Can we do that again? See, I'm getting overconfident now and I'm making mistakes. Right. Last grass. How many? I didn't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so we've got 10 and 10. Nice. I like it when it's even like that. No, we don't. We've got 11. So we got 10 grass. And 11... Oh, this is the last one. What am I doing? And 11 hay. Have we? 1. Sure, there's another one there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it is 10. 1, 2. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just behind that pillar. 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll count them, but I didn't realise my math was that bad. We'll count them as we take them in. That'll be a lot easier. I should think. Because I honestly didn't realise I couldn't count to 10. Alright, last little one. drop you off right there. There we go. And don't want to break into the bush. And I don't want to rip the door off the hinges. Not bad. Yeah, I'm not very good at stacking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Yeah, because really I mean, what a professional would probably do is put them on the top there. So have 3, then 2, then 1, then 3, then 2, then 1, you know, make it look like a pyramid. Me, I've just dumped them. Right, let's close this gate up. There we go. And then the hay ones, I'm just going to drop in here. Right in there. But I'm going to count them to see how many we actually have. And let's start with the furthest away. Also, the good thing about doing this is that this field, now that we've cut the grass and tidied it up a bit, it now gives us a sort of blank canvas, if you like. Obviously, I'm going to let the grass grow again. Or maybe, I don't know, I'll speak to Mick. Maybe, maybe we should replant. Although you don't really replant grass, do you? But, I don't know. We'll see what the expert says. Oh. Get that in there. Whoops. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Yeah, look, see. Making a pig's ear of it. I'm getting overconfident. Made a boo-boo. I knew it would happen. We try that again. Because I wasn't square, that's why that happened. I was not square in the slightest. I should... Okay. This Bale is not very happy. Or am I pushing it? I know why. Okay. Because this bale hasn't gone on square, so I'm pushing the other bale. Right, that's gone on better. Now we should be able to pick this one up. I hope. He says. There we go. Again, cross-eyed, but not much I can do about that. Looks quite funny. So this is 2. I can count to 2. That needs a wash. I can count to 2. Okay, slight change of plan. I'm going to put them under here. Reason being is because those slats are rather dirty and I still need to call those guys to come and check, and I don't want there to be a load of hay bales in the way so they won't be able to get in. So those grass ones are alright because they're not actually in the way of if those guys come, when those guys come. Obviously I haven't called them yet. I need to call them like I said I would, but not just yet. So I'll put those around the back. They're still under cover. They shouldn't get wet. So yeah, slight change of plan. I didn't think about that until I was sort of putting them there, and then I realized, hang on a minute, this may not be a good idea after all. Right. Get you. Skadoosh. And get you. Make sure we get square on, though. I wonder if you can get, I'm sure you can in today's day and age. Wonder if you can get, pallet forks or forks. You see where the exhaust is? You see the top of the ridge there where you can, change the distance. So I wonder if you can get ones that have got like a spirit level bubble on it, so you can see when they're level. I've absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea at all. That would be a good little invention, I think. I'm sure you can in today's day and age. Pretty sure of it. Right, just put these here. Yeah, they shouldn't get wet here. It should be okay. They're under the cover. That's the most important thing. As long as they stay dry. Right, that's 4. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it is 11. It is 11. I just can't count. I just can't count. So I actually find it easier. Don't ask me why. But I find it easier, maybe because I'm right-handed, if I get one on the right first rather than the left. That may be a very odd thing, and that may be a me thing. But I don't know. I find it easier to do it that way round than the other way round. Any farmers out there who have the same thing? Any farmers out there who can explain why that might be? Let me know in the comments. It might be because I'm right-handed and, you know, the right side is my stronger side, so it's more natural to get the right one first. I don't know, I could be talking absolute part here. I have to say, doing this, getting this all ready and, you know, getting ready for animals and stuff, I am seriously getting excited about getting all of this done and getting animals and having a proper, I'm not going to say a massive farm, but I am excited for what the future holds, I have to say. I am excited. That depends obviously on finances. You know, that's obviously one of the downsides of being a farmer, is it's not necessarily, I mean, it can be, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessarily a lucrative business. And you know, the whole diversity thing, lots of farmers use a bit of their land for starting a glamping site or a camping site just to get a little bit of extra something in. Especially with how the government change their mind every 30 seconds when it comes to farmers. But I'm not going to get into that debate because that will just trigger... It will trigger, let's put it that way. So yeah, we may have to think about diversity in the future and doing different things. But farming, what most people say, and you know, if you watch the TV series that I think most people in Britain are probably watching, farming isn't necessarily a job. You don't look at farming as a job, you look at farming as a way of life. And I think that's what keeps people doing it. Is that, you know, yes, there are people who are designed to be an architect. Yes, there are people who are designed to be a lawyer. And there are doctors. But then there are also people who are designed to be a farmer. Designed, maybe that's not the right word. Destined, maybe, is a better word. You know, there are people who are quite happy to sit in front of the laptop working till all hours of the morning doing reports and making spreadsheets and databases and all this kind of stuff. And then there are people who will look at that and they feel physically sick when they have to think about something like that. So literally everybody is built differently. And whatever you choose to do, I guess. I'm making a pig's ear of this, not concentrating, because I'm talking to you guys. So yes, I'm blaming it on you. 8. Wait, what? No. Jesus. I don't know why, but my maths has just gone out the window. I can't bloody count for nothing. It's because I'm talking to you guys, trying to do 7 things at once. Right, that's 8, yeah, 10, 11. I was going to say, honestly, I really didn't think my maths was that bad. Alright, this is where I need to be a little bit careful, because I don't want to... Actually, no, I think what I'm going to do here is, because I grab these at the top, let's put these down, get them a bit lower. There we go. I need to be careful of the top of the roof here. And my... what do you call it? Ah, that one fell off. Okay, at least it didn't break. At least it didn't break. Right, last one. Last one, and then the bales are away, and then it is time... Ooh, to think about getting the old sheepsies in. Well, I need to put the fence up first, so... that's going to be a bit of a job, I have to say. Last one. Yes, ignore the bits I've missed. Ignore the bits I've missed. I'm sure there'll be plenty more in the future as well. Alright, see if we can get you on here without falling off. And without hitting the... There we go. It'll be a lot easier when all of these ruts and mud are gone. So then there we are. Ignoring the one that fell down, but you're still... Oh, no, okay, I need to move that one. He's not. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's 11. I don't know. My brain is just not braining today. Right, how am I going to do this? Because I don't want to pierce the net. I'm going to have to do it this way somehow. And sort of roll it. Right, if we do that. And then roll it. There we go. Right, can we put you on here? And easy does it. There we go, that got it. Just a little bit of patience. Nice. Hay and grass have been put away, ready for the sheep. Right, I need to give this a rinse off, because it's filthy. It's very filthy. I'll bring you out. Whoopsie daisy. Right, turn it on. There you go, get all this mud and dust off. Yeah, it's one thing you need to be careful of. One thing I've seen is dust and dry grass and hay in the grill. It's the easiest way for tractors to catch fire, so you do need to be careful about that. That's why I'm sort of rinsing it off as much as I can. Definitely want to get rid of the dust. There we go. Give it a blast. Nice. Put this back in. Right. And it's just started to rain. How nice. Typical British weather. Let's put you away. There we go. Close these up. Because I don't think I'm going to need these for the time being. Nice. Okay. So then, getting a bit wet, but it's okay. It's only a little short shower. Good job I got those bales in just in time. Look at that. Just started raining. Oh, actually, let's check on you. They're okay. Quite happily sitting there, eating their grain and running around. Very happy indeed. So yeah. Sheep are going to go in this corner, or maybe... Yeah, sheep are going to go in this corner, probably down here. Down here somewhere. And, yeah, I'll speak to my mate across the road, see if I need to replant this, or what should I do with it now. Probably, actually now, I think it's probably the best time to put some more muck on it. But not the what do you call it? Box muck, the manure? You know, the solid poop. There we go, put it that way. The solid poop. And then here we are with the grass. Nice. Right. It must be lunchtime because my belly is grumbling. So I'm going to go and put the kettle on. Have a nice cup of tea and probably a sarnie, I think. So, as always, thanks very much for watching. Yeah, if there are any farmers in the comments, do let us know why I find it easier to get the right bale first before the left one. Again, I put it down to the fact that I'm right-handed, but I could be wrong about that. But do let us know. And thanks very much for watching. Again, Sarah and I appreciate all the comments on the previous videos. And do leave a comment if you want to. You don't have to. But let me get out of this rain. Do leave a comment if you wish. And yeah, that's it. So do all the YouTubey stuff. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. They say it helps. Nobody knows how. It's a YouTube black magic. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.